Hello everybody and welcome to another video. I'm Tortle. I actually recorded this video almost exactly a week ago, last Tuesday, but I never got around to uploading it because the voiceover would have been 25 minutes long. Actually, I mentioned it in my last video where I was talking about doing a 25-minute long voiceover, but I messed it up and ended up not getting the ending right, so I just deleted it and never got around to actually redoing the voiceover. So I'm doing it now because I want to get this out of the way. This is just it's a cottagecore bakery that I had built for a sim I was using, but I ended up not using the sim because I was just so burnt out trying to build and do gameplay. But it's okay because I'm getting the build out now. It's a kind of a yellow themed bakery because the challenge I was doing, it was yellow themed. So I use some yellow-ish bricks on the outside, and there's a lot of yellow on the inside as well, along with a little bit of like light minty blue because the generation after the one that I'm building for right now would have been mint. On the first floor, it's just a regular bakery with a little seating area and a greenhouse on that little bump out right there. And on the top floor, there's a two-bedroom apartment-like thing going on. This should fit at least 3 Sims, and everything. I made sure that everything was playable, but if it's not, let me know. As I said before, I tried to do this voiceover a couple different times, so if I sound a little bored or irritated, that's why, because it was impossible to get the voiceover out for me. Um, and I'm not proud of how the build came out, because the windows are in a weird place, and I just didn't. I mean, it looks good if you look at it from a certain angle, but the windows were the real problem. They just look so weird. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Um, the outside is mainly cottage living, and the windows I'm using are from Snowy Escape, so this isn't like a base game safe build like the one I uploaded Monday. But I will be uploading a or I will be building, should I say, a base game and get to work friendly build today because I did a poll where I asked if you guys would like to see either a bakery, retail store, or a. Give me a second. Or a secret alien house, because if you don't know, Get to Work came with aliens and a couple different careers, but I didn't want to do a starter home based on one career because I just felt it wouldn't be very starter homey. So you guys are getting a alien starter home, which I kind of have an idea for. I'm probably going to build in Oasis Springs, which is, if you don't have the game, it's a deserty world that I thought fit the vibe of aliens pretty well. And I hope you guys enjoy it when it comes out. As you can see, for the greenhouse, I used Moschino stuff windows and the door because they just have. I wanted to have a little modern touch to the build without being too modern. Oh gosh, I'm sorry for all the sniffling. I've still got a little bit of a cold because the weather here has been complete bullshit. But I'll try to edit out all the sniffling. It's a little difficult though. Um, as I said, I'm really not very proud of this build because of how the Literally, it's just the windows on the main build that are bothering me so much because they're not symmetrical. Symmetrical? Is that the word I'm looking for? But I'm just gonna deal with it, and if you also don't like the way the windows came out, you are full and welcome to change them. Because I know they look a little weird. I really should have used cottage living windows instead of snowy escape windows. I liked the way they looked at first, and then after watching this video over and over again, like 20 times trying to figure out why I couldn't get into it, I realized it was because of the windows. So, I did already upload this because I actually fully intended to not do this voiceover at all and just delete all of it. But I thought that would be I just felt like it would be a waste of the time that I put into building this bakery slash house, and I didn't want to do that. I think it's, like I said, the outside's mostly Snowy Escape and Cottage Living, so if you have those 2 packs and base game, of course, it should be pretty safe for download. The inside, it's mostly Cottage Living, the Country Kitchen stuff kit, especially upstairs where the kitchen is, and high school years, because when I was doing the teenager's bedroom, or, it could be a teenager or a kid, depending on how you want to play that game, but in my mind, I thought it would be good for a teenager. If you want to put a child in there, that's completely up to you. I didn't feel like I had room for all the, toys and stuff for kids in that room, so I just made it a little teenager room. But, that room has a lot of stuff from high school years. And I think actually almost everything in that room is high school years, and there's a rug in there from Nifty Knitting. Like the knittable rug that you get from unlocking it, either by knitting or just by cheats, which I did here because I didn't want to go through and just knit the rug. And then everything else is pretty Cottage Living and Get to Work, I think. So actually, it's a pretty pack-friendly build, I guess. It's just, I didn't limit myself this build, though it probably would have worked if I had. Like if I had just limited it to Cottage Living, Get to Work, and base game, it probably would have came out better. Sorry if I'm beating myself up a little bit too much on this build. It's not my best work. It's not my best work. Outside, I think I put a sitting area on the one side. I know there's a bench right there in that little rounded off area next to the bushes and all that, but I think I put a picnic table or something right there for like your Sims to chill outside while they're waiting or eating their baked goods. If you don't know the challenge I was trying to do with this one, alright, no, I put chickens here. Right, because the challenge I was doing, required you to do the cottage living aspiration. That took me a minute. And in that aspiration, you have to own chickens and a llama, but I couldn't fit the llama cow shed on this lot, so it really doesn't fit the challenge at all, I guess. Although it is, since technically in The Sims you can't live on a retail lot, you have to own another lot that you live on. So it kind of doesn't work. Although I made it that way anyway because I wish The Sims would fix it and make it so you could live on your retail lot. If you were to own this lot and another house, you could probably put the llama shed on the other house. And here's where I think I fucked up with these windows. Um, these windows on the one side are too close to each other, whereas the other windows are farther apart. But I think I fixed that so that I could put the two bedrooms right here. And the upstairs is like very cramped for space, by the way. It's just both bedrooms are like super small. I think like the teens room is 3 by 3 or 3 by 4. And I mean, I originally was gonna have the parents' room be a lot bigger, but I realized that I didn't have room for the parents' bedroom and the kitchen and a bathroom up here, so I ended up moving the windows a little bit and then putting a bathroom right there. But I think I fix it. I think I changed it before I uploaded it. I moved the windows so that both windows are inside the bathroom instead of just the one. And here I am just figuring out the layout for the upstairs apartment area. It took me a minute to figure out how to do the parent bedroom. Because I was like, okay, I need room for the kitchen, but I need room for a double bed so that both parents can sleep in here. So yeah, it was a little difficult to do. So this is the official layout. The bathroom and the kitchen is 2 by 3, I think, which is incredibly small, but it's fine because I mean, I assume if you own a bakery and you live above it, your apartment's not going to be huge. You're not going to have like a bunch of space. That's just what I assume. If anybody out there lives in their bakery and they actually have a pretty decent sized upstairs apartment, that's great for you. But these Sims do not. I made it super small so that they could struggle. Because who doesn't like playing with some struggling Sims? Here's that bench I mentioned putting out here. It's a base game bench, so you don't need a pack for that. I don't know why I keep talking about, like, if it's pack friendly or not. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that it might not be. But I don't know. I just feel the need that I need to find stuff to talk about in this video so I can get it out before I completely delete it and never talk about it again. Because it's not a bad build, per se. It's just, I wasn't proud of it. I'm just not proud of the way this build came out. And if you guys do like the way it came out, then that's all I want. I want other people to see this build and be like, oh, that works great for my gameplay. And that's all. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I envisioned when I built this house. I actually built this the day after I uploaded the luxury tiny house, and it took me 3 days to get a voiceover recorded for it. And then at the end of the voiceover, I had to get up and go let my dog out. And then when I came back, I continued recording, but wasn't paying attention to how long the video was and didn't get a goodbye out before it was done. And I just didn't think that would sound good in the actual end product, so I deleted it. And then didn't touch it until today, Wednesday. I don't know when this video is going up. I'm hoping I can upload it today, but I don't have to do the alien starter build today. I could always do it tomorrow, but I wanted to get it done today so I could do the voiceover and then upload it Friday. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, here we are doing the living area slash. I guess it's kind of a waiting room if people are like waiting for like custom baked goods to get done. Although I don't know if that's a thing they do at bakeries. I thought this. I was originally gonna put a three-seater in here, but it's just so small that I decided instead I would do this little two-seater from high school years. Cause it just looks so cozy, and with the little blanket on it, it just feels right. I don't know. Kind of fits the whole cottagey vibe that I was trying to go for. And then I just put some. I wanted to put this TV up here because I felt like, if you're waiting for custom baked goods, you might want to watch some TV or watch the news or whatever is on. Um, I just put a little bit more decor up here, a little teapot, because I thought like maybe it's like an antique teapot that the owner got from their parents that they wanted to put on display. And I think I end up moving the TV and the llama thing from Nifty Knitting. Yeah, there it is. I moved it. But I think, I don't know if your Sims will be able to actually use the TV there. And here I am just trying to put this curtain up on these windows, but I could just, I think I do keep the curtain there. It just takes me a minute to get it right because windows are weird in The Sims sometimes. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I really gotta work on not sniffling while I'm recording. It's a problem. And here's the planters I'm putting in the greenhouse. It took me a minute to figure out the layout I wanted for the greenhouse, but I think I ended up going with this. Because I imagined that the sim that lives and works here would do like at home, like grow their own veggies and stuff for their baked goods, like grow their own like stuff for like pies and stuff in here. Obviously, you can't like grow an apple tree in your house unless you can, and I just don't know, but if you can, that would be awesome. But I imagine that they would have to like go actually buy apples from a orchard or the grocery store or something. Um, you can see here, I am like trying to keep it base game and cottage living for the most part, but did use obviously used some other things from other packs. Like I use this mirror from Cats and Dogs, which is actually a really cute mirror. I don't know why I don't use it more often. And the complimentary toilet roll for your Sims. Because, Sims need toilet rolls for some reason. And then here I'm going to start working on the kitchen. Here's those counters from Country Kitchen. They're yellow, obviously, because the whole theme of this house is yellow. I think I also use the appliances from Country Kitchen because I just like the way they look. See? Especially this oven. That oven is like one of my favorite items from that kit. Also, if you guys watched the Sim Summit, what do you think? Like, what do you think? Okay, not the Sim Summit. Recently, there was a couple kits that were leaked. One with like a envelope and coffee, and then one with like strawberries. Personally, I think the strawberries is going to be like a garden build kit. Like it's going to come with like more gardening supplies and stuff. Or maybe even, I don't know, that's just what I'm thinking. Like more like garden planters, some benches for your garden, stuff like that. Um And for the other one, the what was it? An envelope and coffee. I think it's gonna be like a cozy fits kit specifically for like working adults or something. I did see another theory that it could be a office supplies kit, which would be awesome because we definitely need more office supplies in The Sims, specific for like writers and teachers and stuff. Because really, like, I mean, yeah, you can decorate offices pretty nice in The Sims right now, but it's still a little, like, they still come out a little plain, in my opinion. If you disagree, that's fine. Here's the parents' room. I'm gonna go a little off topic from what I was talking about. I think I add, like, a plant in here, maybe, or a rug. I think actually all I add in this room is a rug. Because I was just at the end of the build I was rushing for time because I didn't want it to be a super long video, and it so I just end up putting just the rug in there, and then we're going to move on to the teenagers room, which is slightly more decorated. I added a bookshelf in there and a plant. Oh, this egg rug from high school years. I love it so much. I use it in when high school years first came out. I used it in every build. The egg rug and the egg on toast rug. It's cute. It's just so cute. I love it. And I imagine that maybe when they first moved into the bakery, the teen might have been a kid and they picked the egg rug and their parents just kept it because, memories. Anyway, we're reaching the end of the video. I should start saying goodbye now so I don't lose time again like I did last time. So, as always, if you like this video, please give it a like, hit subscribe, do the bell, the whole shebang for that. If you want to download this build, as always, my gallery ID will be in the description. I also just recently uploaded a base game only starter house for anybody who just got base game. If you want that, if you want the starter home, I think it would do great. It's very warm and cozy, and I think I thought it was good. I thought it was nice. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting my videos, if you've been here for the past two, which I suspect a couple of you have. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye now, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, like, subscribe, hit the bell, join my Discord. It's in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, goodbye.